In one of our first lectures, Dr. Luntman displayed an image of graffiti on a bridge and asked us what we thought the artwork represented. At first, I was confused. The word love was spray painted on the wall. Surely that was all it meant? As we discussed the image further, I realized how wrong I was. Classmates described completely different associations. One mentioned a retro aesthetic, while Dr. Luntman recalled a disco show from his youth that the colors reminded him of. That discussion helped me see that the way we represent information, in this case through words and visuals, can evoke diverse emotional responses and connections based on people's lived experiences. On our LMS platform, multimodality is defined as the combination of multiple modes, socially constructed resources, used to create meaning, coming together for learning to occur. This understanding led me to explore two foundational concepts that underpin multimodal design: social semiotics and multimodality itself. According to our LMS, learning is a process of sign making and meaning making. In social semiotics, a sign represents the link between meaning and material form, created by the sign maker to communicate understanding to others. From an instructional design perspective, this means that when we create learning materials, we are also creating symbolic representations of knowledge. Social semiotics therefore reminds us that learning and communication do not happen only through language, but through a combination of modes that work together to convey meaning. Gunther Kress expands on this by explaining that modes can be used differently depending on the learning context, and that educators must combine them deliberately to produce the intended meaning. He illustrates how written mode is socially understood as formal, and how the combination of image and text strengthens communication. Without text, an image lacks context. Without an image, text may lose its emotional impact. This insight encouraged me to think more intentionally before creating content, to pause and consider which modes best serve the purpose and how their combination will shape the learner's experience. From a social semiotic perspective, it also made me aware of the symbolic meaning embedded in visuals, colors, and tone. As a designer, I need to ensure that my use of modes does not cause offense, confusion, or unnecessary cognitive load, but rather enhance clarity and engagement.